Let me show you the problem that Motion Potion solves. I have a project here which has a bunch of different tasks, and while they're not in order, I have add door hardware, install a door when it arrives, order a door, paint a door company colors, pick a new door from the catalog, and show the door to the public. According to this, I should be able to knock this out in one day, but there are things that I already know that aren't going to happen for quite some time. For example, paint the door the colors. Well, I can't really paint the door till I get the door, and I can't get the door till I order the door. And I can't order the door till I've picked it. And even when I do paint it, I have to wait 2 days or 2 weeks for it to dry. I have to wait a week or two for the door to come in. These estimated times are not right. The way Motion normally has you do it is that you manually set these. So I might say, okay, I'm going to order the door. And the other thing you have to do is if you want these to appear in an order, I would have to go to each one of these items. So I'll take the first one, like pick a door. And I would have to say that it is blocking order a door that knows that this has to come before that. And I have to do that for each one of these. And if I change something, it becomes quite a pain to do these. And there's also the issue of time. I can pick the door and order it, but then there's 2 weeks before I can paint the door. What I would have to do is change the start date. Today's the 5th, so 2 weeks from now, the 19th, I guess I'll set this for the 19th and leave the time there. But that's not really true because it doesn't know when the door's been ordered or arrived. And if I have to wait 6 weeks for the door to come in, well, then again, I have that issue. I'm going to order the door and let's go. And you can see I'm even having trouble keeping track of these because they're not in order, but we'll have paint the door. And that might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, next month. It just becomes very difficult to use. I've created Motion Potion to solve all that and make it very easy for you. To use Motion Potion, go to usemotionpotion.com. Currently, it's in beta, so you can use it for free. You'll go to Login. Now, if you haven't already logged in, you'll have the ability to sign up. Currently, we support regular email and Gmail. Continue with Gmail login and click on your Gmail account, and that'll bring you to the Motion Potion dashboard. Only thing we have to do now is give Motion Potion permission to talk to Motion. You do that by going to your Motion account, going to Settings, and clicking on API, which stands for Application Program Interface. As you can see, I already have a bunch of APIs set up. You probably have none. Click on Create API. You can give it whatever name you want, and it's going to give you a long string. That's your API key. Click on Copy, then come back to Motion Potion, and under Settings, yours will be empty. It'll say Paste your API key. Once you do that and click Connect, that's it. Now Motion Potion will know how to talk to your Motion account. If you decide to stop using Motion Potion, just click on Disconnect Motion. It deletes this key and they stop working. You have 3 little choices here. You have Update your key if you need to change it, get email notifications that lets you know when something's happened, and how often do you want Motion Potion to check and see if you have a new project that you want it to keep track of. Right now, we have it daily. We will be making it hourly very shortly. Once we've done that, we're all set and ready to use Motion Potion. Here's my project. It's called Replace Door, and I've put in all of the tasks that are related to this project. They're not in order. Even though I put in order, it kind of moves them around here that shows them in alphabetical order. So what it really should be is pick the door out of the catalog, order the door, wait for the door to arrive, paint the door and let it dry, weatherproof the door and let it dry, and then show the door to the public. They all have 30-minute durations. This is the first problem that Motion is going to solve for you. I'm going to show you how we can put these in an order. Installing the door, that should take 30 minutes. Order the door, that really only takes about 5 minutes. Paint the door and letting it dry. Pick the door out, let's make that 15 minutes. Show the door off to the public, let's make that 15 seconds. Wait for the door to arrive is a problem, and waterproof and let it dry. And the problem is, wait for door to arrive. That could be 2 weeks, that could be 3 weeks. There's really no way you can't come in here and pick 3 weeks. In fact, the maximum you can pick is 16 hours. And what that 16 hours does is it's going to block off 16 hours of your time, which is ridiculous because you're not doing anything. What you're really supposed to do is click on this and then come to here and then pick your start time 2 weeks from now. So if it's here, I might say 1, 2, it should start on the 20th. It should end on the 21st or the 20th, whatever it happens to be. There's a couple of problems with this. First off, this is going to put it right on your calendar right away. Second of all, it doesn't really know what the order is. If we want to put these in an order and make sure that it does that, we need to come into each item and say, this item is blocked by, I can't do this one until that one's done. Blocking would be, okay, you can't do the next one until this, which is kind of a pain, especially if you have all of these tasks. It means you're going to go to each one and set 2 things. And then if something gets moved or added, this gets totally thrown off. All right, how do we fix it? On our Motion Potion dashboard, we don't have any projects waiting. It doesn't see anything. All you have to do is go into your project and add star MP star or asterisk. That's going to tell Motion Potion that this is a project it should be looking at. Now I'm going to come back to Motion Potion and click on Synchronize Now. And you'll see it now shows one project. I'm going to click on that project. We have the replace door, and it has them in a good order. Pick out new door, order new door, wait for door, paint door, let dry, install and frame, weatherproof door, and let dry. If you wanted to, you can click on reorder and put these in any order that you want. And what this is doing is this is going to keep you from having to block it. It's doing all of that for you. When we go back and look, we'll see it actually has done that in a way. We have pick out door, order door, wait for door to arrive. I'm going to click on the clock and I'm going to go to weeks and I'm going to say 2 weeks and paint door and let dry. That's going to be a day. We'll leave that at 1 day. Install the door, weatherproof and let dry. And that's going to be 48 hours or 2 days. Let's do 2 days. And now we're going to save this configuration. And what it's doing now is making changes to your project. First of all, it's turned everything off. Nothing is scheduled except for pick out your new door, because it knows there's no point in putting any of these on your calendar until it's ready to have that happen. It's going to automatically turn those on and schedule them and put them on your calendar. Now, you'll also notice on the ones where we said to wait, it's got a little tilde 2W. That's a 2-week wait. This is a 1-day wait, and here's a 2-day wait. As you click on each item, you'll see that we have implemented our own blocking scheme. We just put in the task ID of the item that's blocked. It knows it can't wait for the door to arrive until it orders the actual door. That's the good part. And that's all you really have to do. At this point, let's just say that we have picked out the door. I'm going to do it manually. What we'll do is every few minutes come back, take a look. Now it realizes that, see, now it realizes, oh, okay, we are now waiting. And you'll see now the order door is now ready to go. Put that on your schedule, but it hasn't put the other ones on. Now I'm going to go ahead and say, yep, you know what? I ordered the door. And again, I'll manually sync it. And now it knows I got to wait 14 days for the door to arrive. You can see door to arrive is auto scheduled. The start and end date for this is 14 days from today. It's on your schedule and in the right place. If something changes, it will change the start and end date for you. You don't have to do anything. If I go back and undo saying I wasn't able to order the door, it will reverse and take this off the schedule. All right. I'll go along here. I'll say complete. The doors come in. Let's say we got lucky and the door came in early. I'll go ahead and sync now. Again, I'm manually syncing. Motion Potion does this for you. I believe it's every 15 minutes. That's what's set down here in the settings. Daily, weekly, hourly, etc. All right, let's come back. We've ordered the door. We picked up the door. We waited for the door to arrive. Now paint the door and let dry. Okay. And we'll say, okay, I painted the door and I'm letting it dry. Boy, making a lot of progress on this project. Now install the door, but it knows it has to wait between the two. You see it now, that's set for the 11th. I'll go ahead and click on that. I'll complete that and we'll set it manually. Now we have a waterproof door and it's going to be 2 days from the time we said we've installed the door. It's going to go ahead and move it through. It's a little further out because I have other things on my calendar, but you get the idea. With Motion Potion, you have a way to have a delay built into a project, days, hours, weeks, months, years, and it will not put that item on your calendar until it matches the time that it should do it. Go ahead and go to usemotionpotion.com. It's in beta. It's free to try out. In the comments below, let me know if you've run into this problem when using Motion. I think a lot of people have, which is why I did this. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also check out my main channel, The High Tech Nomad, and I'll see you in the next video.